Hey everyone, here's a good question for you. How do you worship and how do you lead worship in a COVID world? I was doing a seminar the other night in Singapore. I was here in Nashville. We were doing it online, and I was asked that question. Don, our worship teams are struggling trying to lead worship in a COVID world. In other words, there's no audience for them to respond to. They're speaking and singing into a camera like I'm doing here today. And the challenge is we have been trying to take what worked in our churches in the music program 7 months ago before COVID began and translating it through this new medium, just an iPhone or a computer screen, thinking that it's going to work. We got our band up there. We got the worship team. We got these big songs. They're 5, 6, 7 minutes long sometimes. And for some reason, it's not translating to our congregations. And I really began to think about that question. And I came up with this answer, and I'd love to hear what you think about it. But I said, we need to rethink how we're doing what we're doing, what's working, what's not working. And even before COVID, that's a question every worship leader ought to be asking. What are we doing that's working? What are we doing that's not working? And we need to always analyze and make changes. In this situation, I think we need to start thinking about leading worship in somebody's house, because a lot of the people that are listening to your song or dialing in online to your church, they're sitting in their pajamas or sitting in their comfortable clothes with a cup of coffee or tea at the kitchen table. And we have these big songs that we're thinking will translate, and I think we need to rethink all of that. And imagine yourself going into Joe and Betty's house. They've invited you into their house, and you stop by for a Sunday morning worship, and you say, "Hey, Joe, hey, Betty, how's it going? Let's have a prayer. Thank you, Lord, for all you've done in our lives. Thank you for meeting with us today." And ask them the question, how is it going? And whatever the response is, maybe a simple song. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. Just a simple song, maybe a guitar, maybe a little keyboard, but it's much more personal and vulnerable than it used to be. I mean, when you, as a going to church with several thousand people, you can kind of get lost, but now it's just so much more personal with you and a computer screen or you and a phone. And I think we need to rethink what songs we're picking, the length of the song, how they're delivered. And I think we can successfully find a way to really touch people's hearts and lead worship in this COVID world. I'd love to hear what you think. What's working for you? What's not working for you? And the ultimate goal is we want to be excellent in all we do regarding worship. God bless. I hope to hear from you.